It's Wendy. Hello, how are you? I want to talk to you about something that's been going on lately. As some of you know, if you're following me, I'm a writer. I write poetry and I do videos and I'm just overall artist. And something's been happening lately because I've been writing about politics. Well, not even politics to begin with. I've been writing about just my native identity. I've become very comfortable with that, with who I am, and dealing with the whole process of colonization, religion, and everything that's been occurring in my family. That sort of finally came about, and I had to deal with and accept. And I'm sorry, my hair is really everywhere. I didn't really have time to deal with it today. And that's fine because that's what I write about, and I'm really happy writing about it, and it makes me feel really free. And I've been getting some messages about it. It's quite interesting because if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to read it if you don't want to follow me anymore, because I'm writing about my native identity, because I'm writing about colonization, because it makes you feel uncomfortable because you're white. Don't follow me. I don't really give a fuck. But I got messages from people, and it was really interesting because some were quite nice. They were like, "Oh, it's really cool. Let's discuss this." And I was like, "Yeah, awesome, dude, no problem." And then there were some who were like, "When are you gonna write again? When are you gonna write real things about again? Like, when are you gonna, when am I gonna write shit that I used to write about before?" And it's like, I mean, at some point I probably will again, but now I'm writing about my native identity. And I kind of, unless you're fucking paying me, I don't really write for you. I write for myself, and we share this connection between you liking my writing or not. That's essentially it. So don't fucking ask me. Unless you're gonna fucking pay me, don't demand shit for me. Just number one. Number two. Yeah, so I'm native. I'm Quechua. That's on my bomb Peruvian. I'm Quechua. And it's quite interesting that between these comments, I've now gotten people asking me if I am native and how native am I and can I prove it, because I obviously don't speak Quechua. I obviously, lived here more than lived in Peru. Look at the way you dress, look at the way you talk. Like, how can you know English so much better than Spanish, even though Spanish is the language of my colonizer? Like, what the fuck? Right? So I find it quite funny that the only people who question my identity are white people and not people of indigenous background. And then when I point it out, they're like, "Oh, no, no, no. I'm like 1/16th, 1/34. I have some part of Native American in me." Shut the fuck up. I'm done with that bullshit. I am done with the bullshit of when you call out people for their shit, they fucking go and can take your identity and be like, "Oh, you can't talk to me like that because my great grandfather was that," or because I kind of look at like it sometimes, and it's not. That's not it. It's not like that. You can't just take out a card that says here, I am somewhere along my lifeline I was native. That's not the way it is. It's not. Your identity is who you are. You are all the time. I don't get to turn off my Native American on and off. I don't get to be like, today I'm not gonna be criticized. I'm not gonna get ostracized for it. No, I am every fucking day. I have to fight for this identity every day. I have to fight for my existence. So don't fucking go and say you are something you're not, because you're fucking not. And third and final, because this is just too much. It's like a long ass fucking video now. If another fucking person tells me that everything I fucking have I owe to white women because they were the ones that first got the right to vote and like fucking have rights and shit, you can go fucking kiss my ass. Because no. No, no, come on. This whole idea of society of like women being less, it's part of our colonizers' society, not ours. It was never like that. People did have certain rules in Native American cultures, indigenous cultures, if you want to go general, because people think Native American and they only think North America. And this sort of oppression of women comes from our colonizers. This was not in our brains. That's not the way we were as a community. Essentially, all this fucking shit that happened to us comes from you. Thanks for the plague. Thanks for alcoholism. Thanks for diabetes. Thank you. Thank you for poverty. That's you too. So you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Because you know that it fucking bothers you and it fucking hurts you and it's so fucking true that you never did shit for us. Take it, eat it, shut the fuck up. Bye. Oh, and you can unfollow me if you like. I don't really give a fuck.